Welcome inside the Cougar Den. I'm Jerry Milani, and what a great way to start the 2017-2018 season by welcoming back Torey Jones, new head women's basketball coach. Welcome home, Torey.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back home.
So you're one of the most decorated players, student athletes in the history of Caldwell University. Your list of accomplishments on the court and off the court go reams of paper, but it's a little bit different. You're back now as the head coach. Tell me what it felt like to have this opportunity and to be back at your alma mater.
I'm just so excited and honored to be able to come back to Caldwell University, give back to the university, give back to the program that I take so much pride in. I'm just so excited to be back, and I have big plans for the program.
It's 1,800 plus points, still the all-time leading scorer in history of the, or all-time leading in three-pointers and fourth all-time. So the accolades are tremendous. Now, you went on after graduating in 2013 to St. John's, got your master's, and got an opportunity to coach there. How did that experience in one of the biggest conferences in the country prepare you moving forward?
Being a graduate assistant at St. John's was a great experience. I learned so much. Great staff, great group of young women. I learned so much, and it prepared me for my next step, going on to Binghamton University and coaching there and being an assistant there and being promoted to recruiting coordinator. So definitely a great experience and definitely prepared me for where I am today.
So it was no accident you made it to Binghamton. Linda Simino, who had been your head coach here at Caldwell, brought you in there. Has Sim given you any advice as to what to expect now in your first head coaching position?
Yes, I learned so much from Sim. She teaches me something new every day, and I'm just so happy that she, recruited me to Caldwell, and I played for her, and just so excited and happy that we were able to have the relationship that we had from when I was a student, and now that I'm not a student. But she definitely, just taught me to be myself and, be true to who you are and be true to the program and things of that sort.
So along those lines, do you think there's any special challenge in being at your alma mater as now you're the head coach? 4 years ago, it wasn't even Caldwell University. It was Caldwell College. It's a different place, but at the same time, it's still your home. How's that going to be a special challenge for you?
I don't think it's going to be a challenge. I'm familiar with the conference. I'm familiar with the institution. I'm familiar with some of the girls. I know some of the girls. Some of them actually have come in and, introduced themselves, and we sat and we spoke. Very good group of young women, very committed. I think they're really going to buy in, and just excited to get started.
And it's a team coming off 25 victories, coming off the first ever NCAA appearance, and you've got a couple of real great superstars coming back as well, and Kristen Draxler and Sherelle Sanders. How is that all going to work? And like you mentioned that you started to, speak with some of them. How are you going to kind of meld that all together with your vision of this program?
Yes, Draxler, great player. Sherelle, great player. Actually, when I spoke to Sherelle for the first time, she mentioned, she was like, I think we're going to win a CAC championship. And I'm very excited that she has that mentality as a senior. Draxler, great player. Very excited for what she can do for the program. I've seen her play numerous times. Very, very good player, and she can leave as one of the greats. And that's my plan for her. And actually, one of my goals for her is for her to outscore me. She's not too far behind, so that's going to be my goal for her for this year.
And you mentioned a couple of players coming back and some players you're going to bring in. How will your coaching style be? How will you kind of work with what you have and what's coming in, and what will you describe? How would you describe your coaching style?
My coaching style, I like to play fast. I like to get out, score in transition, score, press. We're down numbers right now, but we'll also have secondary options. If we can't score in transition, we'll also have secondary options.
This program is in terrific hands with head coach Torey Jones. Torey, thanks so much for being with us, and welcome home.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much.
So thanks again for joining us here inside the Cougars Den. We'll be back with you soon.